this is Tampa Tech, and learn something new from PC, TVs, and gaming too. Let's get it started. Alright, I'm using the PlayStation 3 to calibrate the TV. So I went ahead and put the calibration disc in. You okay? Are you okay? Anyway, so we'll go to brightness first. Click on that. So we're going to adjust the black level. So what you want right here is 1 is obviously should be black, then 2 should be dark gray, 3. Alrighty, almost there. Keep on going. You almost hacked it up. 3 should be lighter shaded dark gray. So what we're going to do is adjust the blackness level. And you can use anything. I think like Star Wars has a THX optimizer as a DVD bonus thing, options. So you want to go into the menu settings. And you have to do this for every HDMI input. Alright, and left. Let's go to picture settings. We're going to picture settings and go down to the brightness setting. And hit select. And then if you lower it, everything turns black, obviously. If you raise it, you'll see the black bars start popping up. So what you want to do is have it like that and then slowly decrease the brightness. So you want your blacks black and your whites white. So I would say right about there is the most accurate your black levels are going to be at. So the number 1 is the black. Black is black. Number 2 is dark gray, and then 3 is dark gray, and then it gets lighter from there. So it's actually pretty accurate. The manufacturer got it pretty close. So it's like only 1 up from the original setting. And in most cases that's about normal. The new TVs have it like that. Alright, so now once you configure that, you would also, what you want to do is configure it to the other setting. So what you want to do right here is swap this. Let's unplug that, and then plug it into this one, and plug this one into this one, and you want to do it for that HDMI input. Alright, so let's go ahead to input button again, and change it, hit up. Let's change that. And see, now we got to do it all over again because it's different on every input. Hit the menu button and go to picture settings, go to brightness, and let's go ahead and change that. No, actually this TV is different from the other TVs. It actually saves it on all the inputs. That's good to know. So yeah, see right about there. You can pretty much see it right there, dark gray. You can see that one, and then that one's black. So that's pretty accurate. I say so. Alright, cool. So on this TV, it converts it to all the inputs. So let's switch it back then. And then put this one back where it belongs. But if you're doing a different TV, then that would be useful to know. Hit the input button. Oh, I'm going to have to change the input. I don't know why that changed. It was labeled PlayStation 3. Alright, in this one we're going to adjust the contrast. Alright, so what you want to basically do from this point on, just grab the menu button. Hit the menu button actually. And let's go to contrast. And you might have to adjust the brightness too. Alright, so the contrast is up kind of a bit. I'm going to lower that. See how the definition starts coming into all the squares. I don't know if you can see. It's kind of hard to see it in like a camera. So you want to increase that. So you don't want them too high up so everything's all white and washed out looking. See, that's maxed out. So everything's all white. So you're losing a lot of definition. Let's lower it, and you see all the squares start to pop in to play. So my camera, I don't know, I can see these squares all right here, along here, and then 2 and 1 are white. So So I could probably adjust that. And now, actually, now that ends up being set back to 0. And that's set to 25. So I think that looks pretty accurate right there as it is. So, and if you can see, it goes up from there, and then this ends up being like gray.
So I don't need bars at the very end. Just
yeah.
Barely.
So what you see on the bottom right, where number 1 should be white, and the upper left should be the darkest square.
Okay.
All right, and you should start, you know, and they get darker. 2, 3, 4, 5, and it gets darker from there. All right. All right. So now we're gonna make sure that it converts over to the next input. So I hit the input button, and let's go to cable, and see if the same settings are transferred over. Some TVs do it, some TVs don't. This TV should do it. Yep. See, this TV does. It saved it on all the inputs, which is kind of cool feature. So you don't have to like do it all for all the inputs, adjusting all these settings and configuring calibration on all the inputs. That's annoying. All right, so let's go back and hit input button, and let's go back to the PlayStation 3. Finish the calibration disc. So this will adjust the sharpness right here. Just hit menu button again. Let's go down to sharpness. So you have it too sharp, you'll see like kind of like noise in the picture if it's too sharp. Alright, and fake edges too. So you set it too low and it's real fuzzy. So usually people set it to like 0 or maybe 5. So right about there you can see the edges starts, it's kind of hard to see on the camera. But here's a close-up. So I would say about 4 or 5 is pretty accurate. Alright, and let's go to the next image. And this is skin tone. So you got dark skin, medium skin, and light skin. So you want to make sure they all look the way you normally would think they look. It's actually kind of like almost racist, you know what I mean? Because they're using the black girl for the dark skin, the Asian girl for the medium skin, and an Irish girl with green eyes for the light fair skin. But people, I guess, understand that's what their traditional skin color is. So that's actually a pretty smart, common sense thing to do.
Why is the picture going in and out, in and out, in and out? Do you see it? Watch.
Oh no! It's the DVD. It's rotating.
That's
no, it's recycling.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what it's doing. It's cycling. You hear it, it looks like it's shifting back and forth.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's cycling. It's it's repeat.
Okay.
All right, so let's go ahead and adjust the colors right here. You also adjust the contrast and tint. Always leave the tint at 0. I would say 99% of the time the factory's got that dead on. And that's what I was told by most people, technicians.
And what?
Now, in my opinion, I mean, that's pretty natural. But if you want a little bit more color into there, you just go and click on color and just crank it up. So right here, obviously that's too much because they look like clowns. It looks like, you know, the girl on the right looks like she has too much red in her face, looks like she got sunburn. And so you want to lower that so it takes away some of that cartoony kind of like blush looking off their face.
Well, yeah, I think it just like.
I would think right now at 5. I would leave it at 5. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that's perfect right there.
Yeah, I agree.
Because it shows the different eye colors.
Yeah, you could tell that they're like, you know, they have.
It's like a greenish. One's got black in it. I can't tell what the last girl's eye is on your side.
Yeah, green. But if you crank it up a little bit more, it becomes a little bit kind of cartoony look. You know, but some people like that. You know, it depends on. It depends on personal preference. It's going to be your TV. You're going to be watching it all the time.
What, you got a 5 now?
I got it at 7. It's just slightly up. If you like that,
I like that better.
You do? I'll go ahead and leave it. You know, it's your TV.
What do you think?
No, I think it. You know, 5, 6, 7. That's pretty good. If you get any higher than that, it starts looking cartoony. Her face looks reddish. Looks like she has sunburn. All
any higher than that.
All right, and so basically then you're done after that. That's how you do it.